Good evening, y'all. Crystal here with It's a Journaling Thing. And our group's name is Journaling Adventures, Paper, Scissors, Glue, and You. Both here on YouTube and on Facebook. So, I am here to welcome you all to Ansey Anyday. I thought about this at work today, and you know how everybody has like a special name for a certain day or something like that. I came up with Ansey Anyday. Ansey pretty much means that I'm antsy to make something. And any day obviously means that this could happen any day. So I'm glad you are here watching. And what we're going to do is we're going to try out making some fabric tape. Because in my upcoming video, I'm going to need some. I know that there is brands out there. I know Tim Holtz has his line of fabric tape. And there's some other places that has fabric tape also. But I figured I would try out and see if I could make it myself. I know, there's probably plenty of videos, tutorials, and, all that. I didn't look. I just decided, it just popped in my head, and I decided that I was going to try it and see what happens. So I figured I'd bring you all along with me to do that. So what I've done is I'm going to be using double-sided tape. And if I remember correctly, I think this is carpet tape. So that means that this stuff isn't going to go anywhere. So we're going to see about that. I don't know how that's going to go. And then I have, of course, some scissors. And you may want to, when you do this, use some scissors that you don't mind if it gets sticky on there, or prepared to clean them afterwards. Because when you cut your fabric tape out and you get over into the tape area, you may get some sticky on your scissors. And I've just got this. I'm going to try something. I'm going to use this to hold my fabric. Because I did iron it out as best I could. Or until I got tired of ironing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the painter's tape to hold it and stretch it out, hopefully. Then I can put the two-sided tape on there, or double-sided tape on there. So what I did is I just went through my fabric, and I just picked out some certain, some just different patterns and, all that. And we're just going to roll with this, and we're going to see what happens with it. So, okay. So obviously we're going to have to put your pattern that you like down-sided. And then I'm hoping this will work. So I feel like if I try to put that two-sided tape on there while, with it being loose, I don't know how well that will go. Maybe after I get going, I can not have to use the tape, but this might just help. And, you can do it whichever way is easiest for you. Okay, so I'm going to cut off some two-sided tape here. I guess I will go about right there. Oh yeah, this stuff is definitely sticky. Ooh. So it ain't gonna be going nowhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start over at one side of it and try to make sure my fabric is nice and flat. And I'm not worried about, you know, my tape being straight or anything like that, because I'm going to be cutting the fabric tape out anyway. I'll lay it down on one side and make sure that is good and straight. Okay. So next, what we're going to do is actually cut our fabric tape out. You can also use a cutting mat and a rotary cutter. That works pretty well too. We may try that. That will also keep the sticky from getting too bad on your scissors. Let me see. Let me grab a cutting mat. And I think I will need to turn it this way so I can cut. I hope y'all can see. And then I'll get a ruler and a rotary cutter. Okay, let's see how this works, y'all. So, I think using the ruler will help, you know, you be able to guide where you're going to cut at. Just go right up beside that ruler. Throw those scraps aside. We all know we don't throw scraps away if you do junk journaling. Okay, so there we have that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I think I just want to may turn it over this way so I can maybe use these lines to cut it. Okay. And you can use any size tape that you want to. I'm using this size tape is because that way I can cut it, you know, any size I want it. I can leave it wide. Can cut it an inch, a half inch, or, you know, however you want to. All right, so let's see how this works. Alright, if I can find something to... Well, I don't guess we have to stick it on anything, but... So there we go. Our fabric tape. So it does work pretty good, y'all. I will say, if you use that strong carpet tape like I have, Be sure wherever you stick it, you're going to want it to stay there. So I'll finish cutting this out later. Let's go ahead and do another one. And I think remember to put your pattern face down. And I think holding it with the tape, I think that did help a little bit. But I'm going to try to move it to the edge so I can make my fabric tape a little longer than I could a while ago because the tape was in the way. So I'm going to try to get it to the edge. Okay, get our fabric tape. Oh yeah, that stuff is good and sticky. Okay, so we're gonna lay that down there. Oh no, got my fingernails stuck. And there we go. I'm definitely gonna have to clean these scissors off. Well, they're not too bad, but it's kind of hard cutting the tape. I'll do a couple like this with, I guess printed fabric, and then I'm going to do a couple with some plain fabric because I want to show you all something too. So we got that down there. There we have it. Okay. Let's get the cutting mat back. I hope y'all can see. Okay, I'm gonna have to push harder. There we go. Okay, and there we have that, and I think I'm just going to try cutting it in threes as well. And there we go. So we have that. And I will finish cutting this one later. Okay. Alrighty, I'm going to pick out another one and we'll do it, and then we'll do the blank one. So I got to turn this over. Get our tape on the edge of there to hold it. Yeah, you can use any size tape for this. Like I said, I just wanted to use this size tape so I could cut it any size I wanted to. Okay. I'm actually able to rip this tape. Well, I did a while ago. I don't know what happened. I ripped it right off of there. I must have lost a bit of strength in my hands, maybe. Okay, get this down there. Okay, I like this way because you can, you know, make your fabric tape any pattern that you want to. You can make it to match your junk journals or, you know, anything. And I'm going to be using mine for tab binding. And I will be doing a video soon on how to do tab binding too. That tape is making it sticky, so it's causing it to roll up. Okay, and there we have that, and I'll just, I'll cut it later. So I wanted to move on so this video isn't extremely too long. So now I'm going to do some solid. This is an old bed sheet, I think. I can't remember exactly, but it's what I'm going to use. So let me go ahead and get this tape down. I'm just going to do, I think, 2 strips of it. Okay. Let's see if I can rip this. Yep. Let me get that on there. Okay. Guess I had to think about it a little bit before I could rip it off of there. It worked. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get these cut, and then I'm going to pause you guys, and I'll come back and show you what I wanted to show you. I got over to the edge too much. My things done popped loose and everything. Goodness gracious. Okay. What is going on? Yeah, this tape is really sticky, so I think I may try getting me some other brands of it. Because it doesn't make it very easy to cut when it starts sticking to my rotary cutter. Alright, I'm going to cut this. Let me get this part off down here because it's sticking to everything. And this end. Alright, I'm going to pause y'all real quick because I know y'all don't want to see me cutting this out. And once I do, I'm going to get everything together. And I'll be back to show you what I want to show you. I'll be back, y'all. Alrighty, y'all, I'm back. I've gathered up some stamps. I've got some little wooden stamps here. And I've got my archival ink. It is waterproof by Ranger. It's black. You can use any color you want. And I've got a script stamp here. And I've cut out the plain fabric pieces here. And I've got them lined up and taped. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some stamping on them. And we're going to see what happens. Get over here on this edge. Go back up here and fill these spots in a little bit that I missed. That's a good thing about this scripture stamp. It's one of my favorite. I use it a lot. It doesn't say anything in particular. Nobody knows what it says. I haven't even thought about even trying to see what it says. Looks like there's the word favorite. Don't. Jolly. Cafe. It just looks like it's a bunch of words. But it works good for what I need it for. Okay, so I got these little bitty stamps here, and I'm just going to get some butterflies on here. Some of the butterflies will be cut off, but for the most part, you can still tell that it is a butterfly. What are you doing, little boy? My little kipper? Okay, So I think I'm going to put some of these little things on here. I hope you all are having a good evening. Tomorrow's Friday, y'all. And I might do a couple of these little butterflies here too. You can do this with coffee dyed fabric. You could do it with any color fabric, any pattern that you would like. So there we go. Let's see what we have. This is probably the tape I will use for my video coming up that I will be doing some tab binding. I'm going to go ahead and get the ends of these too where I had the tape at. Okay, maybe put some little flowers on there. Oh, that one already had flowers. Alrighty. Okay, so let's see what we got, y'all. Turned out pretty good, I think. This will work perfect for my next coming up project. So there you go, guys. I hope you try this out and you enjoyed my first ever Ansey Anyday. I hope you all have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see you all next time. Skipper's standing down at my feet. Say hi, guys. Say thank y'all for coming by and supporting my mommy's channel. We love y'all. Okay, everybody. That's it for now. I'll see you next time, and remember to take care of yourself. Bye.